Welcome back, beautiful beings. Today we're going to make some more beehives. I made a part one using a real wasp or hornet's nest that I got off my roof. But today, if you don't have that, we're going to make regular ones. So if you didn't see that video, I'll show you this again. I made a demo and I used, it wasn't this big, I used a glue stick and just took it, made a shape, half circle, and I did it all the way down to get the shape I wanted. And then I just did a little thing and made that flat. Then I drew a straight line and then I folded it over and then I cut up this side just to make it even, and that's how I came up with this demo. Then I did it again on cardboard, okay? Then I took them and I traced them onto another piece of cardboard. And as you can see, I even have thicker cardboard that I traced them on, okay? This one, I wanted them this way, but when I was trying to fit 3 of them on a piece of cardboard and I forgot to put it this way. This one's up and down, but we're gonna do this one first. It turned out pretty good. Here's one I made. And then I took bees from my cardstock. I used 2 different cardstocks from the Park Lane bees, and I just cut them out. It was a little tedious. The other ones were more tedious. I'll show you. These ones were even smaller, and they were way more tedious because they're smaller. Some I left legs on, some I just cut them off because I was getting tired of cutting little bees out. But there's that. I wish I had more bees. I do have these bees from Park Lane. There's 2. They're on top of each other, but I might put a couple of these on one too, because I'll probably run out because I really don't want to cut them out. But if I have to, I will, okay? But we're gonna make this one today, okay? I'm gonna show you how to make it. And then we're gonna make a yellow one, and then this one's Sunny Day. I just painted it, and then I took it thicker after it was dry, and I did the lines to each corner of the half circles, okay? Just like that, all the way across. Then I took a white one, and I did it with burnt lumber. Just drew a line. I still have to paint this one. And then this one, I took Sunny Day. Nope, sorry, wrong one. I took Golden Sunset, I painted the whole thing, and then I added another layer, and I just did thicker pieces to get that effect. And it did make it darker because, of course, it was already painted once. So the extra layer did make it darker and left some light spots. Okay, but let's start with this. I have this tool, this is from Dollar Tree. Let's go like that. And usually the cardboard has 3 layers. This is from a Tim Hortons box. I almost said Tim Holtz. I stopped myself. But usually cardboard does have 3 layers. I just gently started peeling off the first layer, and then that's how you get that effect, okay? But I'm not going to take all this off. I want to leave some of it on this one so they all look different. But just take your tool and go like this, or something sharp, a needle, even a fork would probably work if you don't have any of those other things, and just start ripping it off. Okay, beautiful beings. And I think that's enough because I want them all to look different. And then you can hang it this way or that way, and it doesn't matter which way you put the bees because, you know, bees go every other way. So if I put it this way, it still looks fine with bees because you got some upright and some down, some sideways, whatever way you want them, okay? Doesn't matter. Just don't put them all the same way because, you know, bees are going every which way for that effect. Or if you want to do that, you can do whatever you want. Okay, how I'm going to start is I'm going to take some of this lumber And I'm just going to squirt it here and there. And this is very thick and very old, so I don't even know if they sell this anymore. I got it for 50 cents like 4 years ago. But I'm sure you can find a color. See, this is so thick it won't even come out. But I'm sure you can find a color that's like this. So I got a brush. And I'm just going to take some paint and see how clumpy and thick it is. I love that paint. And then I'm just going to put it here and there. I think this one would be fun if we added another color. Because all I did with this, I kept the original cardboard color. And just used this paint. But I think I might sneak another color in here and there. But I wanted to show you how to do what I did over here first, just in case you just want this color. Or you just want one of your own colors. Okay. Remember, this is very thick. I don't know if you have any thick brown. But if you do, just smear it. And then you get some water in a little jar. And you just take it, put it on your brush, and run it. See? And it will run it for you. Just like that. I'm going to take some, and I did go around all the edges. And all of the other ones too. The yellow one and the dark yellow one. Okay. This is getting really low. Beautiful beings, it's down to here. I hope I can find this paint, even if it's not folk art when I run out. I just love burnt lumber. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love the color. I've used this a lot on all kinds of different things. I'm just making sure I'm getting down in there because some of the white was showing. Now I want to add some of this golden sunset here and there. Not much, just here and there. So let's try that. This isn't thick. This is just normal paint texture. There, I'll just take it out of the lid. Now I'm just going to work some of this in here and there. Now I'm going to add some water, just a little bit, so it dries fast. And this will just blend it all together nicely. I think that might need to dry just a little bit. But while that is drying, we'll set this aside. And while that's drying, I did want to add some of the golden sunset to this to make the waves. But I gotta get the other paintbrush. Okay, beautiful beings, I got this paintbrush because I think it'd be good for making the lines. So I just go like that. And you can put it on thick, or you can put it on thin. Whatever you want to do. I kind of like the lick. I kind of like it thick because it adds texture. And you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Not much left in the lid. Pour some more in the lid. Just a little bit. I'm doing it this way so it makes it thicker. And I'm just running the brush through it because I like that thick looking texture. Make it look more realistic. It doesn't have to be perfect because beehives are just a work of art. Okay, I'm gonna move this to the side to dry. I'm gonna bring this one in. And I kind of want to do both colors on this one, I think. So I'm just gonna clean my brush, bring in the burnt lumber and the sunny day. And I'm just gonna put them beside each other. I'm trying to think, maybe I'm gonna do this one first. And with this one, I'm gonna just try to put a thin line. Okay, and get some of that up there. This is like really thick, and it doesn't want to come down. I had to bang that upside down so some of that come up, and it still didn't really come up. So I'm gonna have to take this. So I'm just gonna do it this way because this is really down in there and it's thick and it doesn't want to come up. So I'm just gonna run the brush along it like that. That's way too much. Maybe on this one, let's move this over here, bring this one back in. Maybe on this one, I can just put whatever's left on the brush and work it in there a little bit. Just in spots like this. Oh. Get that brown off there. It's coming off in spots, so just to give it some more detail. There, so we just have a hint of brown here and there. Okay, beautiful beings. Let's get this cleaned up. Let's get these dried. Set this aside. I got distracted, beautiful beings, and forgot about the sunny day, but it's all right. All right, now we're gonna do this one. This one, I'm gonna basically do what I did on this one. My paintbrush fell apart, beautiful beings. I'm gonna have to glue that in there. It's a cheap one, as you can see. We're gonna take this one and I'm just gonna cover the white with the burnt lumber paint. Okay, that's all I'm gonna do. This one, I peeled the opposite side. Okay, beautiful beings. The side that had the red from the Tim Hortons packaging, the logo, I peeled that side off. That's why there's white. I wanted just a little bit of texture. Not too much, just a little bit, okay? And that did come off way better. Easier. Well, it came off easier than the other side. So you can choose which side you want to peel off. If you want it looking like this, or the other one that we did. Then we'll set this aside to dry. Let's see. Let's bring this in. I think I want another one. I don't know. Maybe I'll just leave that one. I'm trying to figure out because I want them all to look different. So I think I'll leave this one just the way it is. So I'm going to use, I already have this on that one. So let's do yellow and then maybe bring in some of the golden sunset with the sunny day. We'll see. And I have to go around the corners. Yes, or did I with the brown? I think I did with the brown. Just so we get different effects, beautiful beings. And as you can see, this is see-through. You can still see the burnt lumber. And when I did the lines, I tried to do them thickly. As you can see, there's a lump there. But I also took it and went around the sides too with it, with the burnt lumber. Now, I'm going to put a third color, our golden sunset. Then it will be complete. Then we'll go back to our cardboard one. And I just want like it here and there. I want it thick too. I want a texture. So I'm going to do it thick. Okay, so we're going to move this aside to dry. And we're going to bring this one back in. And then I'm going to show you how I did the burlap. Throw this out of the way, bring in the glue. Just going to put glue down like so, here and there. You could put as much burlap as you want or as little burlap as you want. Just makes it look like mud. Mud and straw, okay? Because different bees build different types of beehives. So this one just looks like mud and straw and all that good stuff. Okay, what I did, take your burlap and then just peel it apart. You can either get the straight things like this, and then stick it in places like this. This thing helps a lot. Move it in there so you don't get glue all over your hands. Push it in there. Push it and pull it down to where you want it. Just make sure you keep wiping it off or you'll have a bunch of glue on it. Or you can take like this piece and rip it off. See, these come out. Then you can add some of them in there too. And that's basically what I did. Or you can cut a big piece off and leave it and then just stick that in. I'm going to need more glue for that one. And then just stick it in a spot that you like. Like that. Okay, that's all you got to do. So I'm going to do this and fast forward it while I do it. Okay, beautiful beings, that's basically how you get that look. So I'm going to put this aside to dry and bring this one in, and we're going to do the same thing on this one, but this one, instead of going up and down, is the right way, but it does look nice going up and down, even if you make a mistake like I did. Okay, so I'm going to try to put in the leftover burlap here and there. This is the part I like, when you get down to the where the burlap's sewed together. That's the part I really like the look of. I'm gonna need more burlap for this, so we might as well get the other, but alright. We have 2 of these. So which one? And I might like it, and I might want to do both of them. Not sure yet. Maybe we should do this one. Let's try this one first. Let me go get some more burlap. Okay, beautiful beings. I got another piece of burlap, and I wanted to show you. Make sure you get the piece that's sewed together if you have, because the edges are sewed together because the burlap goes across. So if you like this technique, make sure you get the cut it by where it's sewed, so you have that, plus you have these if you want to use these too, plus you have these little ones too. Okay, beautiful beings, and I'm thinking that's still wet. I don't know if the glue will hold it or the paint will hold it, but it looks like it will. But I'm just gonna stick some here and there. Okay, we got one piece in there, but we're gonna need glue for that. Whoop! We're gonna need glue for that, so I'm gonna put a little bit of glue, not touching the paint, so it don't come off. And I'm gonna fold a piece. Make sure it's the loop length is right. I'm just gonna do this, so I have like a patch of it. Cut that off, and cut the ends off. And then glue that there. There. It's pretty much done. Okay. Now let's go back to this one. Kind of like it just like I got it. Maybe a couple of these here and there. The long ones. Alright, now I want to put some in this one. Now I just want to put it in every one of them. I do. This one. Alright, now let's get... Wait, sorry, change my mind. I want to put some of the short ones in this one. So let's get some glue down. We'll put it underneath in spots here and there. And just stick some of the little ones, and that's all we'll do with that one. And then maybe a sewed one. And then we'll put the leftover sewed one in the other one. Okay, beautiful beings. But I want to get rid of these so I can get to the sewed part. Alright. Last but not least, this one's still not dry. This one's still not dry, beautiful beings. I'm loving the burlap look. It just looks like the clay and the straw, whatever they used to put it together. Is there any on the table we can use up? We used up every bit of it, beautiful beings. Every single bit of the burlap that we had. Okay. they are. And when they're dry, I'll be back and when they dry, I'll put bees on them and I'll be back. Okay, beautiful beings, I got all the bees on except for this last one. Here's a close-up of these. It comes with two things of stickers, two sets, the same stickers. Whoops, sorry. Okay, so I got one bee left of that and one bee left of that. Okay, Park Lane, Joanne's, right? So I'm going to show you. I went and put glue even on these because I've had a problem in the past where the stickers don't stay stuck down after you put them down. So I just added a little bit of glue, just a little bit, just like that. Which way was he going? We'll put him down. We'll put him down. And there you go. And I'm going to show you a close-up of all of them. These are the Park Lane bees. Beehives. And here's the other Park Lane bees. I just thought they looked good on the dark. Plus I asked the grandkids, Taryn and Layla. And of course, both of them like the opposite one. And I put the gold ones on that one. I thought they showed up good. And then our darker yellow. And then our other cardboard. The one I did on camera. Then I'll show you the one I did off camera. I'll give you a close-up. Right here, and I put the gold bees in this one. There you go. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful everything.